Don't judge me so quickly. After all, I am going to show what I chose to show you. These are words from Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. If I want to compare this with an interview process for a job, well, there are a lot of things to ponder about. Good afternoon, friends, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, we are going to demonstrate an interview process using a role play content, such that you will get to know that in an interview, it's not just about showing your strengths, it's also to highlight your weaknesses in a positive way. Let's start with the interview process.
Hi Krishna, how are you doing today?
Hey Swati, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm good. So I want to know, why do you want to change the job now?
So, I am greeted with a question, a very common interview question. Over here, the interviewer is trying to judge my strengths and weaknesses, which I exhibit in my present company, and why that I chose to change my job. What is that is lagging in the present job? Hey Shwati, something which is always very important for me is a challenging environment. I feel that I give my best in a challenging environment. With 5 years of fruitful years in my organization, I feel I come to a point where I'm seeking for a better challenging opportunity.
Okay, so what according to you is a badly designed product?
Oh, yes. Now, a badly designed product by which the interviewer is trying to ask me which, according to me, is a good design. By using this question, I'll be able to showcase my strength, that in day-to-day activities, I see certain common things. As a product manager, I have to ensure that these things are taken note of and I'm able to exhibit in my day-to-day office work. Bad design. When you say bad design, are you trying to say if it is with respect to user experience or with respect to design of a product?
I would say with respect to features, if you want me to narrow down the question.
Okay. Very common bad design product which I come across, which is a very favorite one of mine, is the ketchup bottle. The old ketchup bottle, you have to shake it violently to get even one drop of ketchup. That's a bad design for me.
Okay, no doubt for sure. Thank you Krishna, we'll keep in touch.
Thank you, Swati. Here, there are 2 questions asked to me to showcase my strength. There were also other questions that could have come across. One of the major questions would be, what is the major weakness of yours, for example? Now, strength is one thing, weakness is another thing, right? You should also ensure that weakness is shown in a way that it is indeed positive and not totally negative. I would have answered this question in this way. When I see myself in my day-to-day activities, I always see that I try to achieve perfection in whatever I do. In doing so, I always have this problem of doing the work at the 11th hour because of my the perfectionist aspect. So, with my experience, I have come to a stage where I should be able to manage my time properly, but not compromise on quality too. This, friends, is an answer for me which shows my weakness of going into details too much and wasting time on it, but I showed it in a positive way by saying that I am a perfectionist. Friends, what we saw now is a concept role play of showing your strength and highlighting your weakness in a positive way. If I want to compare this with the saying of Lord Krishna, if you try to choose the message that which you want to say to your person, you will be able to influence a person in a better way. That is very important, and I think that's what being demonstrated. Thank you.